Well, less than a year after resuming control of the St. Louis Public School District, the district elected board faces its first major challenge this spring with a vote for closing schools. The district holds 6 community workshops to discuss the future of the district. And Darian Henderson joins us live from North St. Louis, where that first workshop will get underway. Good morning, Darian. The Missouri lawmaker hopes his own personal story will help others who may face the same everyday struggles he does. First-year Representative Rasheem Aldridge walks the halls of the Capitol with the help of a prosthetic. Our Missouri Capitol Bureau reporter Jeff Bernthal takes a look at the proposed legislation aimed at raising more awareness about those who live with the loss of a limb. He went home with parents at Hickson Middle School in Webster Grove after a student sent a racist meme to 2 classmates. The superintendent says the message also impacted others in a very deep and hurtful way. The staff at the school will provide support and care for those affected in the coming weeks. The letter that went home with parents and caregivers yesterday also says this kind of behavior has no place in our schools and will not be tolerated. We place a great value, empathy, and respect in our learning environment and have district policies in place that set high expectations for students. And a person on the loose in Jefferson County after stabbing a man. And Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies say it happened near Val Lake. A 44-year-old man was stabbed, no word yet on his condition, and the attacker fled the scene before police arrived. That person has not been caught as of this morning, and detectives say they do not believe that person is a danger to the public. Wentzville police are looking for this man, 25-year-old Mitchell Andrews. They say he is a person of interest in a shooting that happened yesterday afternoon at a Walgreens on Meyer Road. The victim was shot. Their injuries are not life-threatening, and detectives say Andrew fled the parking lot in the back sedan with front end damage. And call Wentzville police if you have any information. The woman was shot in the leg just after 1 this morning. She was shot on Henrietta Street near South Compton Avenue. No word yet on suspects or motive. And on to a Fox 2 follow-up. St. Louis police have identified the victim of a deadly shooting in West St. Louis Friday night. 24-year-old Corey Cunningham was shot and killed near Page and Goodfellow. Police have not identified suspects or motive in that killing. Well, the Battlehawks beat the Seattle Dragons 23-16 in their second straight game at the Dome. Fox News' Larry Lede shows us how the fans were out yesterday in full force to support the team. Battlehawk fans cheer on their team as they play their second straight home game. Reaction from the tailgaters and highlights of the team's big win.
Coverage you can count on. This is Fox 2 News in the Morning.
Well, good morning and welcome to Fox 2 News in the Morning. I'm Kelley Hoskins. It's Sunday, March 1st. Let's get a first look at our weather with meteorologist Jamie Travis.
Yeah.
From your local election headquarters, ahead of Tuesday's primary election, presidential candidate and former Vice President Joe Biden will make a stop in St. Louis today. And he's not the only presidential candidate coming to town. And Fox News' Michelle Medeiros is live in Keener Plaza in downtown St. Louis with more on the event plan. Good morning, Michelle. So much, Jamie. Looks good there.
Yeah,
all right, thank
you.
A court document to show a former slave in Springfield, Missouri, who sued for her freedom and one was brutally beaten by the city's founding fathers. Now the story of Millie Sawyers is being told through a powerful play performed by high school students. Fox 2's Shirley Washington reports on the story. Well, it's the home opener for the St. Louis Battlehawks, and fans are excited to see professional football back at the Dome. Fox News' Michelle Medeiros is live in downtown St. Louis, where all of that action will get underway later today. Good morning, Michelle, for the report. And police are looking for leads in a deadly shooting in North St. Louis. Shortly after 9 of Friday night, a 59-year-old man was shot and killed along Thekla near I-70 in the Mark Twain neighborhood. So far, investigators have not released the victim's identity, and they're asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers. The Missouri Highway Patrol is investigating after a Washington County Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a man Friday night. Shortly after 8:30, deputies responded to a call about a possible suicide along Highway 21 near Cadet, Missouri. When they arrived, a man armed with a pistol in one hand and a shotgun in the other, threatening to kill everyone there. When the man pointed his pistol at one of the deputies, the officers shot and killed him. So far, the man's identity has not been released. Local churches are getting proactive to fight crime. At least a dozen churches in Ferguson are working to educate themselves and part of the Joshua Transformation Project.